Hello everyone, welcome back to another weekend bonus. What is it? Vampire Survivors weekend bonus content. Yeah, spectacular. We'll call it spectacular. We just unlocked a bunch of stuff yesterday. So let's look at unlocks. We can definitely do these. Evolve Mirage. So I need to unlock her, which will probably be using Suto. With Suto Moonspell, 100,000 enemies, I think that's doable. Defeat 6,000 Kappa. I gotta be close to that. Actually, I can check that in the bestiary, right? Are these in order? No, so it's probably at the end, probably. Here, I think using a mouse here might be a little easier. I'm looking for Kappa. How many do I have? Oh, I'm only about halfway on the Kappa. Okay. And is there any... Okay. Junivi. Okay, so I have everyone. Love of Glory. Like, some of these, like, you don't get a chance to see them because they're at the end of things, at the end of stages, and they're so full, it's hard to see them. You know? These kind of let you see them up close, see Eftragea. You know, again, they like wrote like whole things that I've never like gone through and like read any of these. Sammy the Caterpillar, I've gotten you. I love this guy. I cannot wait to see what he's like. I got to do a money run to unlock him, but I'm gonna do that off stream. I don't want to bore y'all. So we're gonna try it. My main goal is to do the 15 minutes with Suto Moonspell. So let's do that. Suto. I'm trying to remember. I think Duplicator works with his weapon. We'll do 6, and we'll do Mount Moonspell. That was my mistake, accidentally picking like for Kazi. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Beginning listed weapons, get 1 additional. Let's see. I like to go through, especially when I'm using a new item, to kind of see what synergizes. So that one's always good. But I think this one works with most weapons. I think it will work effectively on this one. Don't tell me he kind of suffers from the same thing the other one suffered from, where it's a lack of... Yeah, it seems to be a lack of Arcanuses that work with this. So we know that one definitely works. So it gives me additional amount. So we'll definitely go with that. Oh yeah, I remember how his works now. Oh man, he feels slow. We'll grab that. I think he will be good. I'm grabbing the Lightning Ring because I know I need Duplicator, and that gives me 2 for 1 on him. I don't... That's luck. Let's reroll. I wasn't too into any of that. I do like Magic Wand, so we'll grab Magic Wand. There's Duplicator, so we'll go ahead and grab that. I do want Empty Tome. I'd like to get some of the other stuff going, but man, I've just had great pulls already from the start. Attract Orb tempts me, so we'll go ahead and grab it. I'm always a fan of Attract Orb. I'll even take. I don't want to buy any golden eggs or anything. I accidentally walked into that guy. Candelabra will grab. I would like the King's Bible. Let's go ahead and get that going. I can't just keep picking the goodies it's giving me. I gotta pick some other stuff occasionally, right? Oh, we'll do Candelabra. Having those bigger, I think, will be nice. Wish he was a little bit faster. The same. He's not the fastest guy. Something to give me health would be nice. Yeah, we'll totally grab the Santa Water. I just really want King's Bible now. I think King's Bible would be very beneficial here. Base damage up by 5. Let's do that. Get that going a little bit better. There's a lot of XP here. Let's go ahead and just close that out. Being able to have more projectiles is always good. Wait. I'm holding out for King's Bible. I really am. I just wish he was a little bit faster. Here. I think that's going to be the biggest hurdle right now, is I feel like he's a little slow. One more projectile, sure. I should probably be upgrading other items as well. It's just that it's actually really good. There's King's Bible. I will totally take that. There we go. Gaining a little bit of life back. So it's always at the top, so I need to kind of move up into it, or else I have to come down some and bring it back down. I wish I had. Yeah, his speed is just really slow. Does he have a really low speed? What's his speed? Oh, he's got no speed. Alright. Neutral speed, so he has no additional speed and no negative speed. He's just really slow. I would like to make my way down and to attack the Kappa. Still looking for a Spellbinder. Good at generating lots of XP right now, so that's actually good. A combination of lightning and Attract Orb is really good. Or lightning and the fangs, or whatever his weapon's called. Pretty good at generating. I'm gonna probably pause here in a little bit. I'm lurking in Lazy Tom's stream. He's an amazing streamer. Not as active on YouTube as I would like, but he does have a YouTube channel, so my suggestion is to go follow him if you're not already. I got to watch him because he runs SMB 3, he's now getting back into Super Mario World hacks. His Super NT finally came in, which I wish I had gotten a Super NT. It's a shame I missed that boat. But I know things have come a long way, that I'm confident in my ability to, someday I'll own a Super Nintendo, and I'll just use a proper I'll do the mod. I'm not afraid of doing any sort of mods to a console, especially an older console like that. I think something. What do I want? Let's go ahead and do that. I just want to double check. Open the Grimoire. I think most every weapon I have the items I need. Yeah, I think that's it. That's that. Yeah. Yeah, that's 6. So I do have an open augmentation slot. I haven't really thought about what I would fill it with. Pulmara might be good, just the extra health regeneration might be nice. The wings would be nice to have the extra speed, of course. I'll take that. Yeah, I think if given the chance, I would pick up wings if they appeared. Because I could really use some speed. These guys are pushing me around a bit. Survival dictates I move, so I'm going to move. Again, trying to go up into my ability because that's where I'm strongest. I'm about to die. Oh, hold on. Alright, I'm back. I was, oh, where is it? There you are. This can get minimized. There we go. I think I'm almost dead. This could be bad. This could be real bad. I need health. Yeah. Oh. Lifeline there. There we go. Now we're kind of devastated those guys on that by coming down and around. There we go. So I'm getting some overlap from them as their rate has increased. But man, it's gonna be tough making it to the second mode. Even though I have like everything I need for evolves. So I'll have an open slot. I don't know what I want. I should have probably grabbed it seems like this is really effective at damaging enemies. Yeah, it's just I gotta be careful and try to stay in the zones of damage. Try to regain some life. Like you see, like again, because I don't know why it fires above, but it would be a lot more helpful if it fired centered on you versus above you. Oh, do I have an evolve already? That's sweet. So now I think I'm just trying to survive the 15 minutes. Wow, look at that. That is massive difference. Alright, we're just gonna try to get things leveled up. Well, now I'm tempted to just go ahead and grab that. Just to boost my regen. Yeah, let's increase both those. He is fixing to become very powerful very fast. And it's actually good to know that the evolve happens pretty quick in this level. After I get things leveled and evolved, I'll make my way down and mess with the Kappa. It's like I still gotta get about 30 more Kappa, or not 30, 30,000 more Kappa. So we're just filling things out. Like, look at how good this is as far as coverage when it's lined up and whatnot. Like, it does an amazing job. I'm not gonna lie, it was looking a little hairy there for a hot minute, but I'm feeling confident. I don't want to be overconfident, as that's usually where things can get messed up. But I do feel good. I feel good about this setup now. A little low on that, but let's go ahead and knock out some of these augmentations. I can go ahead and also grab this free level up on the Palmera. I know I could have maybe just waited and picked that up, but I'm not concerned with like trying to be efficient. I'm just trying to fill things out. Oh, it is inside this building then. Oh, going a little too fast. I need to maybe slow down a little bit. My King's Bible's coming online, so that's nice. We got the axes working. Make sure I'm not missing any I want that. Let's go ahead, we'll grab this. It's not a Shinigami. No, this is Shinigami. The snake guy, he's Orochimaru. Sounds like Tom's being a little salty. Salty Tom. Here, I'm gonna be like, sorry, I'm working on things. But yeah, there we go. We're slowly gaining some health back. We're leveling things up. Sorry, I'm busy. Let's go ahead and do that. I think he just... I think people like the crosswords, but I think there becomes a certain point where, like, I think he would be better off, like, doing a slightly longer stream now. Like, add an hour to your stream. Do the crossword for the first hour as a just chatting stream. And don't feel pressure to do, like, spelling bee every day. You know, I think that would be a little bit more successful for, because I think I'm like always good for 1 or 2 crosswords, and when he's doing 3 or 4 crosswords, like, just the burnout is real. And I know the weekend crosswords are harder. I don't have a problem with the harder crosswords. It's just they're slower and they take more time to do. And that's why I'm like, if you did them daily and maybe double up Monday and Friday with like the Saturday, Sunday one, those would take probably the entire stream up. We'll do random always. And that would probably take the stream. Alright, I don't know really what I want. There's nothing that works super effectively with this thing I have. So we're gonna be silly and we're doing this. We're going all in. And forget the Atlanteans. Me and my homies hate the Atlanteans. No, they're doing their thing. They're just doing what they think is right. Ah! Got like jammed up into a door entrance. Oh, that was actually super fast, getting the Atlanteans killed. So it's a powerful weapon, and if it could do that much damage to the Atlanteans that fast. And it looks like they fixed this, because I remember the Fangs kind of became, what's the word? I don't want to say disattached, but misaligned. And would be not effective as a zone of damage, and I think they fixed that because this looks so much better than it used to be. They used to like be shifted to the point where neither was effective or helpful. So I think they fixed that, and I think that's for the better. I should probably actually be increasing my curse level right now. There's no Skullomaniac in this one either, which that's a shame. Skullomaniac would be really, really nice. I don't know why I bothered to upgrade the Stone Mask. I guess it's a thing to upgrade. It's just whatever was in the first slot. Still have the lightning ring to evolve, and the water. No, no, those are over levels. King's Bible too, but again, I have the items. Hold on a second, I gotta fix my hair. Oh, and big stretch, stretch. If you're sitting, stretch, 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 stretch. Give me a big stretch. If you're sitting at work, watching this on your work computer, get up and stretch. I don't know if your boss will be okay with that, but I think people need to be more compassionate and like understand sitting at a desk for 8-10 hours a day is not healthy for anyone. Let's just all move out to nature and live off the land and become wild people again. I mean, I'm not going to get on capitalism and technology and how our lives are supposed to be improved, but like, whose life is honestly any better today? Is our life any better today? Mortality rates have gone down, of course. But like, you gotta work to survive, and like, you know, like, I guess the idea of commons are gone. You know, that's an ancient idea that'll never rear its head again. This idea that you can have a public space for growing food because some people are too poor to grow, you know, to afford land to grow their own food, so you provide them a space that is owned by the government for them to be able to substance. But again, don't get me wrong, like, I don't think that way of life is easy. No, subsistence farming is not an easy life. In fact, it's a very difficult life. You know, there's lots of places where subsistence farming is still a way of life. You know, and again, I don't pretend to think it's easy. I don't pretend to think it's glamorous. It's hard work. You know, the American farmer of today is very different from the American farmer from, I would say, even just 100 years ago, but let's say 150 years ago. Like, you know, it's a whole other beast, you know. Farming in America used to not be really this capitalistic venture. Like, yes, you used to have a surplus and you could sell your surplus, but some of it was like, all right, kids, we're eating corn for the next 6 months of winter. Eat your hardtack too. You know. Yeah, let's keep on. Oh, Stonemask, that's why I wanted to close out. I want to just get that done. Not have to deal with the Stonemask anymore. I mean, like, you know, I see reports today that because of technology, we are one of the most productive. We are the most productive time of human history ever. And it's only going to increase as automation and AI and those sorts of things come more online. But whose life is any better? Honestly, who's now in a position where they get to spend all day at home not working? The rich and wealthy few. Everybody has to go and do jobs. Me, I'm trying to make YouTube a thing because I'm too inept, I feel like, to do much of anything else. Yeah. Oh no, maybe that's not true. I don't think I'm inept. It's just I work best in a very specific work environment, and it would be a work environment where, like, there's a general sense or degree of freedom, and most jobs do not offer any level or degree of freedom. You know, it's fill out these reports, do this TPS report, you know, fill out this paperwork, and that's, you know, what job allows someone to pursue their own pursuits? Not much. I think you see a certain amount of that with like certain tech giants that have just so much money that they can be like, yeah, we believe in what you're doing. Here's a whole bunch of money. Just keep working on whatever it is you want to work on. You know, there's some grant programs that occur through the government, but those are highly controlled. Those are few and far between, and not always, not exactly available to the common person. Those are more like open to universities and that sort of thing. Again, not a bad thing. It's just access for people can be difficult. You know, you know, it's not a program of free money. It's just, did I take some damage somewhere? Somebody hurt me. Somebody's hurting me. I can hear the damage. He's hurting me. Oh, this is finally Lightning Ring. Ugh. Lightning Ring, I was expecting to be like one of the first to evolve. It's like the very last. And by the way, Google, if you want to just give me a bunch of money to make YouTube videos, like, that would be great. I mean, I guess they kind of do that once you've reached the requirements, but even then I don't actually expect it to be a lot of money at first. But I also just like I have a love-hate thing. Like, I see what Twitch did by offering more money to the creators with revenue share. You run 3 minutes of ads, which I don't think is super unreasonable. We'll share 55% of the ad revenue with you. That's huge. That is huge. It incentivizes the creators to run those ads. I see a difference. Instead of it being like, I would maybe, before this change, on a good day, I would maybe make 7 cents an ad. Or not ad. I would maybe make 7 cents a stream. So not a ton of money. And it's never a ton of money. But now I'm averaging maybe 50 cents a day. And so you see, that's like a 5-fold increase. You know, that's a huge increase. You know, and I rail against advertising. I understand it. I understand the necessity of it, the necessary evil of ads. I just don't feel every aspect of our lives needs to be filled with ads. And what do I mean by that? You know what really gets me? Going to the fucking gas station, sitting there pumping gas, and the pump behind me is going to now play an ad because it knows I'm standing there. They were like, hey, we could sell ads to these people because they're just standing there pumping gas anyway. Let's give them something to watch. And it'll be a silly ad selling like Coke or the icy 64-ounce icy big gulp freeze that the gas station's selling. Like, so it's a little annoying. What is left? Oh, yeah, another item. That's right. I forgot. I'm like still leveling items. So, I guess that's my point. Like, I get YouTube. YouTube is like the new TV, you know? So you need to make money. It really... I'm more interested now in like understanding the public access television of the past and how that worked, because that's crazy that that used to be a thing. Public access television. It, you know, you would be given a time slot, you would make and produce your own show. It was up to you to try and find your sponsors and advertisers, and there were some people that like made it. Like Tom Green. The Tom Green show was partly like he would have been a successful YouTuber, I think. But he had a public access television show. That was one of those. He was just before the YouTube was a thing, you know. Mystery Science Theater was one of the few success stories you hear that came out of public access television. What do I want? This could be good because something's doing damage to me. But it doesn't actually say that it works with it. It just healing doubled, recovering HP damage is nearby enemies for the same amount. You know what, we're gonna reroll. I'm feeling. You know what? We're doing this. We're doing Wicked Season. I want the higher curse. We're going for it. I want the higher curse level. I feel like it's too low right now. I want the additional curse. And so like that's how I see it, is like YouTube's now just the super accessible version of public access television. You know, I don't have a producer, I don't have advertisers. It is literally me with some free digital software, a computer, video recording software that's free. You know, I think there's still like kind of a gray area of playing games. I think it works great as advertisement, because especially on Twitch, like I bought so many games because I just think the games look interesting. I might not finish the game, but I have literally bought games just because I've seen them on Twitch. So I don't think game companies, publishers, developers are really interested in policing Twitch as a platform, or coming down on people for playing games on platforms, because it's like the best form of advertising. You know, hey, this person I like, they're having fun playing this game. I think I might have fun playing it, and I try it, and it's like, yeah, or no, maybe this game's not for me, but it's alright. I'm still glad I tried it. You know, I've never bought a game and felt burned because I watched a YouTube creator playing it or something. I've never felt burned. In fact, I was slow to pick up Vampire Survivors, and I wish I picked it up sooner. My mod, Zuto, really was like, hey, you should get this game, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't expect it to be this, and I wish I'd been a little bit quicker on the ball on picking up this game. But that being said, I bought this game for a bunch. Like, I've bought several copies of this game. I've bought a bunch of this of Vampire Survivors for friends and for people in my stream, because I enjoy this so much that I think they don't charge enough for it. I enjoyed it so much that I want to support the developers this way. Alright, we got a candy box. We'll see what we get. What would be fun? Fire was a misspell. Ariello, I don't know what Cherry Bomb needs to evolve, or it might just evolve at a certain point. I kind of want Cherry Bomb. Let's do it. Let's do Cherry Bomb. Because everything I have is going to kind of synergize with Cherry Bomb too. I don't know if Cherry Bomb just evolves on its own or if it's a evolution of the character that evolves it. I think it's supposed to have an evolution, but I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it yet, personally. Could you imagine if I picked Wicked Season on the on yesterday's run, where I was Maya in Farkazi Forest, and I just the deaths couldn't kill me. I just ended the game because I'm like, well, it's either that or I just leave it running. Oh, Ochimaru. Hey, Ochimaru. Oh, I think I'm already into over levels already. Oshimaru's done. Wicked Season was a bit daring to go with, but man, it doesn't make things fun. The higher curse level definitely kicks it up a notch. But I'm gonna play some Tetris today. I just need a break from Oracle at Ages. That game's kind of frustrating to play, but I think I need to be more patient with it. Again, I feel like I would be better served going into that blind and having no experience playing a GBA or Game Boy style Zelda game, because I know Link's Awakening like the back of my hand. I'm into this game, and like, it does some things I just feel are a little lazy in storytelling and game design. Like, come on, Capcom, you could do better. But I also get that it's not, and I think this is the main problem, is it's not a Nintendo product. It is a Capcom product, and that's, I think, why it's a bit different. You know, so I need to stick with it. I need to be a little more patient with it. You know, I guess one of the things I'm forgetting is, like, being lost and exploring for a while is part of it, but like the island, taking all my equipment and having to go, and it was the runbacks, like having to trade out my equipment constantly, got a bit old and annoying. Some of the clues are a bit thin, like they change certain things in how it plays, like, oh, you can just move these coconuts that are like on the floor, but in Link's Awakening you can never move those coconuts by hand. You can never move them. They're like just this like set piece tile, and so like things like that, because part of my brain still is trying to draw on experience from having played and earlier Zelda game on the Game Boy that I now realize, like, I have to approach it as this game plays completely different compared to any Zelda game I've played up to this point. And it's just really hard to separate that, to make that separation to because, like, I don't know, I just have this loving, enduring memories of Link's Awakening that I'm almost a little frustrated in some of the decisions that they made in Oracle of Time or Oracle of Ages. It's Ages, not Time. But again, it's also understanding and approaching it as a Capcom product. It's not a Nintendo product, which that also kind of pegs me as weird and interesting. Like, how did that come about? Was Nintendo like, we want to make a Nintendo game, but or a Zelda game for the GBA, we just don't have time for it? Or did Capcom approach them? We're going to go ahead and quit. We're going to take that. We unlocked Summon Knight and Bobby Ona. So we did complete what we set out to do today. Very good run. I had a fantastic run. It was super fun. Oh, big stretch. I suggest you also do a big stretch. Anyway, if you made it this far, please consider like, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I always have a ton of fun playing these. But yeah, have a good night, have a good evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. I guess I should actually be in OBS to like stop the recording. All right, bye everyone. Have a good evening, have a good weekend, all that stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a good afternoon. I want to say goodbye so badly, but I'm trying not to say goodbye. So have a good afternoon, or good evening, or good night.